The United States and Taiwan have announced plans to start trade talks in the fall. Taipei says it wants to attract more U.S. investment and join international trade blocs, including the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. The announcement comes amid rising tensions with China. A recent visit by U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to the island democracy drew sharp criticism from Beijing. Taiwan is the United States' 8th largest trading partner, delivering semiconductors and many other technologies. Let's take a closer look at the matter with DW correspondent So Sang-han in Taipei. So the U.S. and Taiwan already share a long-standing trade and investment relationship. Why does this apparently need to be deepened?
Well, first of all, for Taiwan, it's something that they have been waiting for more than 20 years, although it's called an initiative now, but Taiwan believes that it will eventually become a complete FTA, and Taiwan believes that it will also help it to pave the way to join CPTPP, which they have a fierce competition with mainland China. And for U.S., it's just a part of its strategy, Indo-Pacific strategy, to build new trade orders. We know that China is trying to gain its importance and its influence in this region. So there's no doubt that this initiative is aiming at China, which plays an important role in the world's biggest trade framework, RCEP, in which the United States is not in. So working closely with Taiwan is essentially a tool to compete strategically with China.
So Taiwan hoping for a full-fledged free trade agreement at the end of these talks here. What specifically is in it for both sides?
Well, there are 11 topics covered in the document that we've seen, but most of the focus are in this conventional U.S. trade talks. So I will highlight two parts here. The first one is the trade facilitation, because Taiwan's direct exports to the U.S. have been increasing over the past few years, and the U.S. is now almost the second largest trading partner for Taiwan. So being able to trade smoothly is important for the two parts. And the second important issue is digital trade. We know the U.S. want to build a new digital trade order in this region, and Taiwan has always wanted to be part of it. And just as I mentioned, that the U.S. is trying to gain its importance and also influence in this region, and Taiwan is ready to prove that they are in compliance with their rules.
Now, we know that China views Taiwan as part of its own territory and bristles at any perceived treatment of Taiwan as a sovereign nation state. What does Beijing say about these planned talks then?
Well, China has always been firmly opposed to any form of official contacts between the U.S. and Taiwan, including the negotiation of agreements with sovereign connotations or official nature. Beijing accuses of U.S. of playing tricks over the Taiwan issue this time and want them to stop negotiating and signing agreements with Taiwan.
DW's So Sang-han in Taipei. So, thank you.